Hello everyone, this is Lead Fool with Tiger and Coalition. For posterity's sake, I have decided to go ahead and record what should be my 2000th match 1. So, I'm going to be using Liliana for this. I've been using her for this whole streak. I'm going to go over her setup really quick as I've made some changes. So, we'll do that really quick and then get into this match. So this is the new build of Liliana that they put out, The Last Hope. Her abilities are Necromantic Absorption, discard one card, then gain 6 mana. Applied Necromancy, give +4/+4 to each of your zombies. And Relentless Hordes, create a support with when one of your zombies dies, summon 4 2/2 zombies. Going over the cards that I have set up for her. I have Digraph Colossus. When this creature enters the battlefield, this creature gets +1/+1 per zombie you control. When a zombie you control enters the battlefield, this creature gets +2/+2. This works really well with some of the zombie generating mechanics of not only Liliana, but some of the cards that you can use with her. For example, from under the floorboards, summon 3 2/2 black zombie tokens and you gain 3 life. Plus madness, so it can't be stripped away from you. This one works really nice with Digraph Colossus. We have To the Slaughter. Target creature is destroyed. Delirium. Your opponent takes 10 damage. For 5 mana, that's a really good one. Relentless Dead. This is when you have 3 creatures. This one's a really nice one to be able to switch in and out or use with your Fleshbag Marauder and bring some of your creatures back in. So you can really cycle through your zombies quickly with that card. Graph Harvest. When this support is on the board, if your opponent controls 2 or less creatures with Defender or Reach, each zombie you control gains unblockable. When a creature you control dies, you summon 1 2/2 zombie token. Oath of Liliana. At the beginning of your turn, you summon 1 2/2 zombie token when the support enters the board. Target creature your opponent controls is destroyed. So, it's another way to take out another creature. This is something new I've added, Grotesque Mutation. Target creature gets +3/+1 and lifelink until the end of your turn. So, whether it's your zombies that you build up or the Digraph Colossus, this is a nice way to get your health back during matches. The prized Amalgam. When your zombie you control enters the battlefield, if this creature was destroyed, this creature is returned to the battlefield. This also works really well to generate. There's a nice one too when you get these supports going, or when you're also using from under the floorboards. If you're full up with 3 monsters, you can keep swapping that out with each zombie that comes in, and that will give twice the bonus to your Digraph Colossus. Then Behold the Beyond. This one is just a nice way to get a lot of mana quick. Not only do you get a full deck of cards, it can also be used to charge up from underneath the floorboards, but you basically get 6 times 6 mana, so 36 for 15 mana. It's a pretty good deal. So, aside from that, you have the Fleshbag Marauder. When this creature enters the battlefield, if you control at least one more creature, another creature you control is destroyed, and the first creature your opponent controls is destroyed. It does let you choose the creature, so having that ability and being able to use it with something like Relentless Dead, and then bring back another zombie at the same time that you may have used earlier, it's just not only letting you take out another enemy, but kind of continuing with that flow of just constantly pumping out more and more zombies. So we're going to get this match started. It's kind of an update for my Liliana deck, and I kind of wanted to just record this for posterity's sake, so to speak. I'll probably do another one when I get up to 3,000. Now, considering that this is a pretty deep into a streak, I'd laugh if I actually ran into somebody that took me out. But I've been doing really, really well with this deck. So we'll get started here. This looks like a pretty good beginning. Get those going. Hmm. I'm really hoping to get to the point where I get to use most of the cards in this deck. They really do work really well together. But with this kind of an opening, the match might not last that long. We're starting to grind it out a little bit here at the end. Maybe I'll get a chance to play some other cards. I'm going to front load that. Use her first ability, get some mana, and see what I can do. That is something neat. If you discard this card, even if it doesn't make it to the battlefield, it seems to come back onto the battlefield. So that's kind of a nice perk. You can also use that with the Fleshbag Marauder, so we'll have a chance to kind of show that off if I can get enough mana. And it doesn't really look like that's going to work out. Maybe a red will drop. There we go. So I'll take him out. Get another zombie. Get that back. And there we go. There's really a lot of strategies baked into this with the way that you can use those different cards together. We didn't get the Diagraph Colossus out or any of that other stuff, but it kind of goes on all day. Really effective deck. I'm doing really well with it, especially in the event. I haven't lost any matches yet. So we'll see how that continues to develop. As you guys all know, you know, people are building new and interesting decks every day. All right, 2,000 matches. Well, thanks for joining me. Everyone take care.